Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Robert and this is another Star Wars Destiny Encounters demo. Today I'm going to be playing against Boba Fett, and I went ahead and built a Lando and Finn deck, so let me go ahead and show you what that's about. So I got my 30 points here with Lando Elite, so this is just going to be a resource generation deck, and I have Finn so that I can include some badass vehicles, high cost vehicles. And for a plot, I have this high stakes card from the fan set high stakes, and it says each player starts the game with an additional resource. Lando already gives me an extra resource, and hence why I have 4 to start with here. I'm gonna be playing against Boba Fett in normal difficulty, okay? And just to show you here what he does. And he begins with Mandalorian armor in play. And here's the resource he starts with as per the high stakes card. All right, so let's go ahead and also the final step of the setup. We need to go ahead and take a random battlefield from a little pile that I made here. And since I have some a Renewed Hope cards mixed in there, I'll just draw it from the bottom. All right, and we got Carbon Freezing Chamber. All right. So I'll go ahead and sleeve that, and the enemy, as usual, begins with the battlefield in play. I'm gonna put this aside. All right, and now for my setup, let's go ahead and draw. I'm gonna shuffle a bit here. All right, so I'll draw my 5. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so I got TIE Fighter, Good Investment, Hustling, Partnership, and Reap. Alright, so there's already a great combo here, unless I'm getting something wrong. I believe this will give me a lot of resources if I use these 2 cards together. So I'll start with that, Hustling and TIE Fighter. I'll just return Partnership and see if I get something a bit better. Okay. Alright, another TIE Fighter. Now, I decided not to put shields. I'm playing in normal difficulty. So that means that I have the option of adding or not adding shields, okay? So just for a bit of an extra challenge, no shields. Let's see where that goes. And I have not tested this deck, so let's see what happens. Maybe it's just trash. I don't know. I just thought this would be a fun combination. Alright, so let's start. So the enemy will begin. So I'll go ahead and activate Boba Fett. Alright, just roll his dice right there. So we got 2 blanks, 3 and 3. So that would be shields. So the 3 for Boba Fett is shields. Alright, so let's start by rolling Lando. Okay. Alright, so now Boba Fett will activate, so he'll activate his 3s, so he'll give himself 2 shields. So I'll just keep track of that with this, alright? Okay. Alright, now my turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use Ambush. Reap, right? So Reap will let me turn one of my dice to a dice showing resource, and this has Ambush, right? So I'll turn this to a 3, and I have Ambush. So now I can also use a Good Investment, which will let me gain a resource, and I can only use this if I have a dice showing resource. So I'll gain 4 resources, or 5 if I took 2 actions. So since I did Ambush, this would be my second action. So it'll basically ramp me by 2. Okay. I believe that's how it works. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know in the comments. All right. So now Boba Fett has blanks, so he'll just go ahead and play a card. Okay. So we got Backpack Missile. Attached to enemy leader, replace attached character special with deal 2 indirect damage to each player. Player action. So I can remove 3 dice showing blank to discard this upgrade, okay? Alright, So I'll go ahead and attach this to Boba Fett. I'll just put it over here, all right? And Boba Fett has an ability where when he gets his first attachment per turn, he gets readied. So I'll ready him, and he'll basically get to roll those 2 dice again later. All right, so let's go ahead and ramp. So I'll go ahead and ramp up by 2. Okay. And now Boba Fett will activate. Okay. Now, Finn, I haven't activated him yet. So why don't I go ahead and put hustling. So I don't have 8 dice for hustling yet. I haven't made the proxy dice. This is from the Redemption, a renewed fan set from A Renewed Hope. So I'll just go ahead and use this. So I'll use the same 6-to-1 reference with a d6. So I'll put that on Finn. All right. Okay, so now Boba Fett will activate his 5, which is a melee. That'll go to Finn. And okay, now let's see. I'll go ahead and activate Finn. Okay, so we got a blank and a melee. All right, and Boba Fett will activate his 2, so he'll gain another resource. Okay, and I will go ahead and, well, before Boba Fett has a chance to remove my dice, I'll go ahead and use that melee. Now, Mandalorian armor, the first time I deal damage to Boba Fett in a turn, he'll exhaust Mandalorian armor and he'll block 1 per player, so no damage there. So I just got to basically exhaust his Mandalorian armor. So now that was my action. Now Boba Fett doesn't have any dice he can activate, so I'll go ahead and use this. So Underworld research, not research, Underworld search. So reveal cards from the bottom of the encounter deck until an upgrade or downgrade is revealed and played. Then shuffle the encounter deck. All right, so let's see. Okay, there we go. So I'll go ahead and shuffle this. I'll show you what that does in a second. All right, so we got EE3 carbine rifle. So it basically makes the ranged dice from Boba Fett go up by 1, and players have the option of removing 3 dice showing the symbols you see there, and it'll discard this upgrade. All right, so now his ranged attacks became more powerful. All right. Okay, so that was his action. I will go ahead and spend 2 resources, play TIE Fighter. All right. I don't have the dice for that, so I'll just use a dice here, metal dice for reference, and those are the dice faces for that. And basically, I can include 4 of these in a deck. It has ambush, and I can, when I play it, I can search my deck for a copy of it, reveal it, and put it in my hand, which I will do. So I go ahead and play that. I'll search my deck for a copy of it. There we go. I'll shuffle. And why don't I just go ahead and let's start putting this stuff at the bottom here. So there we go. All right, so I went ahead and searched for that. So it has ambush. So I'll spend another 2 resources. All right, so I have 3 right now left. I'll play another, and I'll search for another. There we go, TIE Fighter. Put it in my hand. And we got our proxy dice here. And I think I'll leave it at that for now. I do want to have some resources left for next turn if I want to play some big vehicles. All right, now it has ambush, so I get to activate. So I'm going to activate TIE Fighter. All right, so that's at 2, so that will be a resource phase, okay? All right. Now Boba Fett will activate his last card. Shatter. Each player discards the highest cost support or upgrade they have in play. Choose if there is a tie. Okay, so I will go ahead and discard this TIE Fighter, all right, because I want to keep that resource phase. for the TIE fighter. So I'll go ahead and add a resource. And do I want to reroll that? No. So I think I'll just go ahead and claim the battlefield. And since I'm claiming the carbon freezing chamber, I can choose a character die, and that die cannot be rolled during the next turn. So I'll go ahead and capture one of his dice, and that will help me next turn. All right, so now we go to upkeep. Let's go ahead and move this over here. Okay, and by the way, this is normal difficulty, so it means the enemy does gain a resource at the end of the turn. So that'll be its third resource. I'll go ahead and put this away. So it'll make him advance. So I'll go ahead and give him that extra dice. And let's go ahead and ready the enemy. And now, right now he has 2 upgrades attached to him. Alright, so let me ready my folks. And here I got my resources. Let's ready all of that. Okay, so let's draw through. I want to keep this here, so I'll just draw 3 more. All right, so we got, let's see. We got planetary bombardment, escape craft, and Millennium Falcon. Lucky. Maybe I'll get to play both this turn. Should be pretty powerful. All right. So let's go ahead and go first. Since I got the battlefield, let's. What do I want to play here? Do I want to play planetary bombardment or Millennium Falcon first? Okay, I will save this for later until I have a few more vehicles. So I will go ahead and play Millennium Falcon. So I'll pay 4. Alright. Let's get the dice for that. Alright, so Boba Fett will go ahead and activate. Okay, so I got a couple blanks. Alright, and let's go ahead and use Millennium Falcon. Actually, before I do that, I should attach this to it. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and attach this. So I'll go ahead and spend 2. Actually, I probably don't want to run out of resources so that I can use Lando's die. So that's all right. Let's do this. So I'll activate Millennium Falcon, which will let me activate Lando. Excellent. All right, so 2, 2, and 2. All right, so Boba Fett will activate his 5, which is melee. We'll go to Finn. And now, my turn, I will go ahead and ramp up by 2 with Lando's dice. Let's go ahead and activate Boba. He'll gain a resource. All right. Let's see. I will go ahead and let's give Finn 2 shields. Okay. Now, Boba Fett will play a card. All right, so let's see what we got here. So this is Death from Above. Apply each effect listed below by spotting a certain amount of upgrades in play. So the enemy has 1 upgrade, so he'll gain 1 shield. So let's do that first. So let's go to 3. Then each player discards a card at random. There is a second upgrade there, so that's 1, 2. All right. So I'll discard a card at random, which makes me sad. I don't want to lose my planetary bombardment, but let's see what happens. Okay, so I lost the escape craft. Sad still, but that's okay. All right, and then third, each player removes a non-blank dice. So I will remove Lando's dice after that. Okay. because he had a third upgrade there, which is the carbine rifle. Oh, and the enemy takes an additional action. I almost forgot. Okay, after this, so pretty powerful. He'll go ahead and play a card. Focus. So here he will basically get to reroll its blank dice until it gets a non-blank face. Okay, so we got a 6 and then a 2. All right. Okay, so now my turn. I will go ahead and let's roll Finn. Okay, so more resources. That's good. All right. Boba Fett will go ahead and activate its 6, so that's a 2 ranged. It'll go towards Finn. And my turn. So let's go ahead and gain a resource. Actually, I'll use the hustling special instead. I'll gain a resource and draw a card. Actually, no, I confused that with another card. I take that back. Never mind. I'll just gain a resource. Confuse that with something else. All right, so that'll be my action. Boba gets a third card to play here. Each player removes one of their dice showing damage faces. I don't have one, so that's a dud. All right, so now let's see. I will go ahead and gain another resource, so that basically I have the rest of the turn for myself. Let's see, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go ahead and play Planetary Bombardment. So when I played, I may deal indirect damage to an opponent equal to the number of vehicles I spot. So I spot 3, so he'll basically lose. Actually, almost forgot. Mandalorian armor. So -1, so he takes 2, goes down to 1. Planetary Bombardment. Let's go ahead and get that dice. So this has ambush, not that it matters right now. So I'll just go ahead and roll both of these. All right, so I got a 6. Ah, man, that's sad. Okay, oof. That's wasteful, but let's see. Ah, man, all right. Can't really do anything with those rolls. Screw it. I'll just risk it and see what happens. I'll discard a TIE Fighter. See if I get some better rolls here. Ah, god damn it. Okay, that's all right. All right, we'll try again next turn. So let's just ready everything. I'll gain my 2. The enemy will get its 1. Ready. All right, let's move this over here. And let's add 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I will keep this, and I'll draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, so let me show you what this does. It's my turn, I'll start, but let me show you this. So this is a card from the Redemption Renewed Hope set. This card the cost can be decreased, and when I activate it, I basically roll an extra dice. So pretty cool. Let's see if I can get this down in play in a second. All right. So for my turn, I have to. Let's remove a resource and add. Let's put this back here. Let's add a hustling to Lando. All right. Boba Fett will go ahead and activate. Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, that will almost kill Finn. Let's see if I can. I need to roll some shields, so let's see if I can make that happen. I'll use Millennium Falcon and activate Finn with it. Okay. 3. Okay, so that'll be its special. All right. So, Boba Fett will deal 6. That's pretty brutal. All right, let's see. So that's especially. Let me see if there's anything that can help me here. The discard pile, not really. Okay, there is one thing that might help me, but I need to make some resources first. So let's roll Lando. Okay, excellent. All right, good. Lots of resources. All right, so Boba Fett will go ahead and deal 1 to Finn. Okay, so now I'll activate Hustlings, a special first before I lose Finn, because it looks like it's about to happen. Boba's turn. Search your encounter deck for a character card and put it in play under your control, then shuffle the encounter deck. Alright, let's see what I can find. Okay, so we got this guy, and alright, so it looks like the other guy got stuck in the enemy row. So let me show you. So this Bosk. So players, characters with a bounty on them can't gain shields. So this only matters if I end up with a bounty from Boba Fett on one of them. So you might see that later if it pops up. And Resolute basically resurrects a character with a resource token on it. So he gets 1 extra life basically. So he only gains 2 lives. All right. So let's put a dice on the guy. Shuffle. Okay. All right, so that was his turn. All right, let's go ahead and I will activate my resource phases. So I gain 1, and then I ramp up by 2 with Lando. Okay. Then this guy will go ahead and activate. Okay, 2, so that'll be a disrupt. That's sad, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and let's roll for planetary bombardment. Oh, come on, really? All right. I'll lose a resource. Let's roll for TIE Fighter. So that's 1 damage. Okay. So now, all right. So we got Dengar. So when an upgrade is attached to the enemy leader, give it 1 shield, and same Resolute ability from earlier. Basically, it gets an extra life. All right. So he'll get his reference dice there. All right. I do need to reroll, man, because this is starting to suck. Let's see. I'll discard this to reroll these 2. Wow. Okay. Let's see. So that's the enemy will gain a resource there. Oof, he is gonna unlock a card. So what I can do is, oh boy. All right, so I'm gonna use Scavenge. Let's see if I can get my card that lets me heal a character. So I'll discard 3, and then I get to take a resource. An upgrade or a support from my discard pile and put it in my hand. Let's see, what should I put here? I almost want to go with the ATST, but I need one more resource. That is really powerful, though. Although he doesn't have a lot of support, so it doesn't matter as much. Let's just do this so that I can get a better action economy with the Millennium Falcon. So I'll get this, and enemy will go ahead and gain a resource that will make him advance. So flip this, and he goes ahead and gains the battlefield, so he gets his dice back. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and reroll. I just discard the TIE Fighter. I really need some better rolls with these vehicle dice. Actually, before I do that, let's just go ahead and play Escapecraft in case I have some horrible luck with that too. Alright. Okay, so Finn is gone. 1 damage to each player character. So damage here. Finn is gone. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and activate Escapecraft. Okay, see, that's why I needed to wait before I discard to reroll. Alright, finally, what do we got? Discard the top 3 cards of my deck. Oh, not good. Okay. Okay then, let's go ahead and discard this to roll these 3 again. Alright, so that's a bit better. Okay, so at this point, man, like the luck here has been horrible with these rolls. I still do have that one, so I don't want to discard Blizzard. I might have to though, because these folks are pounding me. Let's see, I don't have a lot of other valuable vehicles I can play after this, so I think I do have to keep that Blizzard. So I am gonna try to rush, or actually, yeah, I think I might just try to rush Boba Fett at this point, even though it's he has a lot of health, so it just takes 1 basically. Let's try to rush him. And I will go ahead and I'll just pass after this, so ready everything in my 2 resources. Oh, I will use the power action to attach this to the Millennium Falcon as a upgrade, so that I get better actions, more actions later. Alright. Okay, so I gain my 2. I'll drop to 5. The enemy will gain its 1 resource. Ready. And let's go ahead and replenish this. Okay. Let's see what I got. Ah, okay, that's good. That'll help me survive a bit longer. Okay, so now, let's see. Enemy will go first. Oof. All right. I am going to let's see. How should I go about doing this? Okay, so I think here's what I'll do. Okay, so I'll play partnership. Activate one of your characters and one of my supports. Then you may spend one resource to take an additional action. So let's do that. I'll activate this and this. Okay, so that's useful. 5 would be focus from hustling. All right, and I got to activate this. Let's see. Oh God! All right, so I will spend a resource to take an additional action, and I will go ahead and put targeting astromech on planetary bombardment. Okay. Actually, I don't think that counts as a vehicle. I just realized. All right, I take that back. So instead of playing that there, I will go ahead and activate Millennium Falcon. There we go, that's better. All right, so now, Bosk. I will go ahead and use focus on the planetary bombardment for the 5 damage. Dengar will roll. Okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and activate direct damage here. So these 2 will die, and then 1 damage will be dealt to Boba Fett, but he'll exhaust his Mandalorian armor to prevent 1. They'll come back with a resource on them, okay? Indicating that they used their Resolute ability already. So that was my activation. Now Boba Fett will go ahead and activate Bosk again. And now my turn. Let's go ahead and kill Dengar. Should I? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I need to prevent that. So screw that guy. Okay. And I got to activate another one. Let's see. I don't think I'll have time to respond to that. So I'll just go ahead and deal 1 to Boba Fett. Okay. Dengar will activate. Oh, all right, great, more damage. Let's see. I'll go ahead and ramp up by 2. All right, so we begin dice activation. So the boss will deal me 4 damage over here, and then 1 from Dengar. That'll go up to 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and have 6, right? I think I probably want to go ahead and play this because there's a pretty big chance my guy might get obliterated next turn, but let's find out. So I'll go ahead and play second chance. So yellow character only, before attached character will be defeated. Instead heal 5 damage from it and discard this upgrade. So let's put this on this guy. And now enemy will activate his 5s. He already activated that. 5, so that's 1 melee here. All right, and then my turn. Let's go ahead and activate the TIE Fighter. Okay. Enemy will activate his 3, so that's 2 shields. Okay, I will go ahead and use the hustling ability, so that's a focus for the number 5 there. I'll turn this to a direct damage die, so that's a 4. So the 2 direct damage right there. Enemy will play this. Okay, he gains 2 resources, so that means he advances. Alright. So because he advanced, he will ready Mandalorian armor. And for me, I will go ahead and use these 2 indirect damage to finish off Dengar. Enemy will play against a shield, so that's 3. I think I'm done, so I'll just go ahead and gain control of the battlefield. I'll freeze one of his shields, and the enemy plays out the rest of the turn. The focus, that doesn't do anything, so he'll just play the top card of the encounter deck. Two resources, and then another focus. Lose all hope. Either discard all cards in my hand or lose all my resources. Jesus. I'll just lose all my resources. That's fine. I can recover them later. I'm running thin here. All right. So that's it. Let's go ahead and fix this. Okay. Ready. Draw 2. Alright, so thank God I go first, so let's see if there's anything useful I can do here. Forgot to give my 2 resources. Did I forget to give Boba Fett his 2 resources? I don't believe I did, no. Okay. He's 1 resource from upkeep, I don't believe I did. Okay. So I gain my 2 here. Let's see. I will go ahead and activate Millennium Falcon and activate Boba Fett. So not Boba Fett, Lando. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. I got plenty of resources there. So the 2 for hustling will gain me resources. All right. Let's do. Let's activate this guy. Okay. Not a lot of damage, so good for me. All right. So here's what I'll do. Let's gain 2 resources. Boba Fett will go ahead and deal me 1 damage. Now I will play Reap. So I turn this, and that has ambush. Turn this to a resource die, and then I'll play a good investment. So I'll ramp up by 2. Okay. Boba Fett will activate his 4, which is his special, so he'll deal me 2 indirect damage. Alright, then I'll go ahead and ramp up by 2. Okay, he'll gain a couple of shields, so that's 5. And let's go ahead and use hustlings, which will let me gain another resource. All right. Oh, this was a 3. Didn't say it, so that's 6 shields. Okay, so he'll play his first card. 1 unblockable damage to each player's characters from engulfing flames. So basically, he will go ahead and gain 5 shields and heal 5 damage. There you go. Okay, second life right there. Now, finally, so I'll go ahead and spend 8 Blizzard. Okay. Heals 2. And I'll spend a resource to put targeting astromech on Blizzard. And Boba. Okay, so he gets an attachment, Wrist Rockets, attached to enemy leader. I think this might be it for me, but let's see. After a attached character is activated, exhaust this upgrade to do 1 damage to each player's characters. Each player discards 3 cards from their hand, then discard this upgrade. So that's an additional player action you may take if you want to get rid of it. So he has his 3 upgrades. He readies. And now I get to roll... I did spend this already earlier. Sorry, I forgot. This goes here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and activate Blizzard. Oops. Okay, so that's 6 indirect. Alright, Boba Fett, we'll go ahead and activate. Oh, good, not a lot of damage. Good for me. Alright, so I'll exhaust targeting astromech. I'll change this to a 6. Okay, he'll activate this. Deal 3. Alright, then I'll activate my indirect. So he'll block 1 of those. So that's, let's see, 11 minus 6. So he'll take 5. Okay. He'll gain a resource, which will make him advance. Ready Mandalorian armor. I'll go ahead and roll planetary bombardment. Ah, Jesus, come on. All right. He'll go ahead and play this. Oh, another equipment. That's just great. Let's see. Or it might be a bounty. Sorry, let me stabilize that. There we go. Okay, let's see. All right, bounty. So let me show you what this does. So attached to highest health character among players. If there's a tie, players choose. The enemy resolves all its dice showing damage against attached character and it's treated as unblockable. When a attached character is activated or defeated, the enemy gains 1 resource. Any player may pay 2 resources to shuffle this into the encounter deck. Alright, so now Lando has a bounty on him. Alright. Okay, so that was his action. Let's roll TIE Fighter. Maybe I can get a resource from this. Ah, God, no. Okay. Let's see. I remove a die showing damage. Well, specifically one of these 2, so sad. I do want to keep this. Maybe it'll give me another lifeline before I die. Oh, and he advanced earlier. I forgot to give him the battlefield. Sorry. Okay. So I can't really use that because I don't got any resources left, so I'll just have to pass. I'll gain my 2 resources. That's ready. Give him his resource. All right. Okay, so it's come down to this. Let's see what happens. I will draw. Oh, okay. So this is my final hand, basically. Okay, I gave him his resource. I just need to replenish the hand row. All right. Let's see. All right, so he'll go first. Oh, and when he activates, I forgot that earlier, by the way. I took 1 damage from the wrist rockets. I'll take another one now. Just from him activating. So I'll exhaust this. Okay. Oh, God. I'm dead. Hold on. Yeah, I'm super dead. Let's see. Can I do anything? Okay, I can. There's a little bit of hope. Hold on. Okay, if I am really lucky with partnership, I might be able to do something. So here's what I'll do. I'll pay. Okay, so I'll activate partnership. So I'll activate one of my supports and one of my. Oh no! Wait. Activate one of your supports. Okay, yeah, I'll probably want to do that definitely, but let's see. So I'll just activate. Let's put this back here. I'll activate this and do I want to activate that? Well, there's a lot of shields there. So okay, yeah. When he activates, he gains a shield, so that means he advances. Let's see if I'm just dead now. No, he just heals too. Great. All right, he advanced again. Okay. Partnership. So I'll activate my character and a Millennium Falcon. I can spend an additional resource to take another action. Okay, let's see what we got. Ah, shields, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see, 4 will give me more shields. Great. So I'll definitely spend, I don't even know if that's enough though. Crap. Oh wait, no, yeah. Let's see, a resource and, okay. I'll spend a resource to take an additional action, but I think that'll still not be enough. Let's see. No, it's just not gonna be enough. Because I could use the hustling to give him 3 shields, right? But then, so he'll just deal me 6 damage. So that's it. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, that was a bit brutal. Maybe I should have added those extra couple shields for Finn at the beginning of the game, because Boba Fett did come pretty hard with all of his attacks. But so that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. The Boba Fett hero is ready to download. Just check the files in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed. If you do get to try it out, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.